Hi. Welcome back to Woods, Rocks, and Bruin. I should have said Bruin first because he is the most important. He is off splashing around in the creek at the moment. We stopped at his favorite little watering hole first before we go on our real adventure, which is following Possum Creek upstream this time since we went downstream last time and found that cool rock formation. I've been back there a few times. I didn't post all the, I didn't take video the whole time because, well, you guys have seen it. And I didn't know if you guys would want to see every time we go out in the woods. So we are out here today. It is so gorgeous out here. I absolutely love it. And so does he. He's not in the creek at the moment. He's off in the woods. So he's doing his own thing. I don't know. There he is. There's the Bruin. Oh, and he knocks me over. Bubba, that wasn't very nice. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. We're going to have fun today, aren't we? Yes, we are. I have a smaller bag instead of my ginormous bag today. So maybe I won't have such a heavy bag to go home with. So, because heavy bags are, well, heavy. And I found my sandals. So I am wearing sandals. They may not be here. I'll show you. They may not be the best for walking in the woods. As you can see, I do have some scratches from bushes and such, but they allow me to get in the water. So I like to be able to get in the creek too, but with who knows what in there. Creeks I've been in before have had glass in them, and I don't really feel like stepping on glass. So we are going to follow this is what I call Snake Creek. It has no official name, but we are going to follow Snake Creek down to where it hits Possum Branch, and then we are going to go upstream and see what we can find. Spring has sprung. You can see these beautiful little flowers here. They're, along the creek and all over the place. Yep. We're going to keep going. And these trees have little flowers. To figure out what these kind of trees are. I see them all over the place, but cute little flowers. Don't you think so, Bubba? Or are you the cutest? You're the cutest. I know. We have crossed over the creek. And we are going to, like I said, follow it along. But see, these trees are everywhere. They're the greenest thing out here at the moment. Here's another one. This one has red leaves. I did ask the Google, and it said that they are most likely a buckeye tree. Like a painted buckeye. That one was most likely a red buckeye. I thought those were only in Ohio. Oh well, what do I know? I'm just a weirdo who likes to hang out in the woods. But there's another one. So, full of buckeyes. I shouldn't enjoy being out here. I'm not a fan of buckeyes. What? I'm not. I like rocks and Michigan football. Bubba, you're going to fall. You're going to fall. Don't fall. Come on. I don't need you going over the edge. That would hurt. Come on. In some ways, being a dog mom is kind of like being a toddler mom and trying to keep them out of trouble. Or, hurting themselves. Well, you can go down there if you want. Ooh, is that a rock? I think that's a rock. No, it might be a stump. There's rocks down there, though. That's just a good ways down from where I am. It is hard to see much of Possum Creek due to all the trees down right here anyways. The little flutterby. Now I'm guessing it was from the hurricane. So, a lot of trees got stuck right here. And that is, that is where Snake Creek is. So it comes out there, and this, oh, there's a monarch. He's pretty. And this is Possum Creek. So we are going to follow it. No, you can't go down that way. It's too steep. You can't. It's too steep. You'll hurt yourself. Come over this way and we'll go down. That's still too steep. Here's something you don't see every day. Now these must have been wrapped around the tree when it was young, but it's all the way through the tree now. And they just go off into the dirt because there's nothing over there that they're connected to. So just this tree here, and check it out, we go on the other side. There's where they come out and just go off into the ground over here. So that's interesting. We're going to go down here and see what we can find. It is pretty down here. Although Bubba's digging in the dirt instead of playing in the water this time. I used to wonder why the banks were so steep. And then I experienced a flood in Kentucky. The one that basically took out Jackson. That was, they called it a once-in-a-thousand-year flood. And the creeks down there had banks like this too. And it was like, well, why are the banks that steep? That's because every now and then it floods and the water goes all the way to the top. Look at that tree, how it just leans. Absolutely gorgeous. That tree's been down for a while. It's stuck in the other side. Can tell there are deer around here. They just stuck right there. Found a couple rocks. Nothing spectacular. Just some fun little ones. And, oh look, another tree stand. They are everywhere out here. And all these pretty little flowers. They're just everywhere too. Well, this guy fell down quite a while ago. It's getting turned back into dirt. It is so pretty out here. Bruin's having fun, as always. He likes to walk the plank. Now there is an interesting tree. Look how that one grows. Yes, I see you, Bubba. That's really cool. A lot of trees down. But what do you expect? Just imagine that there was water flowing down here. Because it keeps going. It goes down there. And that tree is hollow. Has no top either. Completely hollow. That's really cool. There's some nice rocks. The view from up on this ridge is amazing. This is that wet weather creek that would, fill up and spill all the way down the hill. Look at that. That is so cool. Look, there's a hole. There's some pretty wood inside there. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can see for a good long distance up here. And check this rock out. There's Bubba. That's just about flat. I don't see any chisel marks on it. But it's cool. This is like a little, I don't know, almost like a little pond. Ooh, I see a rock I want to grab. Do you see it? It's right there. We're going to have to go grab it. Of course, we're going to have to climb out of this hole to go get it, but let's go get it. I mean, I don't have to climb out of the hole. I just have to go up and around. See, you can tell more here that it's a hole. It's kind of cool. But there is our prize. That's pretty. Gotta knock some of this dirt off. Yep. Well, that's the heavy rock for today. Another hole in the ground. Maybe the beginning of where the wet weather stream comes from. But we will call this one Pine Canyon, because I like to name stuff. Now that is a cool rock. That won't fit in my backpack though. Look. That is so cool. But like I said, that's ginormous. I mean, there's no way I'm taking that one home. But it's cool. Don't fall. It is so pretty out here. But is it about time to go home, Bruin? Huh, baby? About time to go home? Yeah. We have been out here for probably hour and a half, I think. I don't know, I'm not keeping track of time. I'm just having fun. So I do have that one rock plus a couple of little nothings that I'm going to bring back to the house. So thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll catch y'all later. Mwah. Toodles.